Welcome to The Real Deal. I'm Jeanette Pavini. Each week, The Real Deal shows you ways to save money while shopping, how to hang on to the money you have, and some ideas on ways you can earn a little extra cash. It's all about taking consumer knowledge and empowering yourself. So sit back, relax, and enjoy, because you really cannot afford to miss the next 30 minutes. Coming up on today's Real Deal, depression, knowing when you should get help.
Hopelessness is a bad sign when people really feel hopeless.
Look 10 pounds lighter instantly.
What this is going to do, it's going to hold in the stomach a little bit more.
Remodeling your kitchen, ways to save money without sacrificing quality.
Be prepared for sticker shock.
Buying a home, it may be more of a possibility than you think.
I think it's a great opportunity right now for people.
And the gift that will put a smile on everyone's face.
And I knew she loved it, and it made me feel good.
Some consumer advice you can't afford to miss.
Energy Star rated refrigerators are 20% more efficient than government standards. This is what you're looking for.
Plus, ways to stop the serious problem of bullying.
It's a major issue.
And of course, the best of Bay Area bargains and plenty of other money-saving tips. It's all ahead on today's Real Deal. Depression is the most common mood disorder in the U.S. and one of the least treated. Here are some tips on how to recognize depression, ways to handle it, and when to seek help. According to the American Psychiatric Association, a quarter of all women and almost 20% of men will experience serious depression at least once in their lives. The symptoms?
Lack of energy, sleep disturbance, either sleeping too much or sleeping too little. Appetite changes, eat too much, comfort food eating, or not eating enough. Probably women tend to withdraw a little bit more. Social isolation, those are all kind of some of the major symptoms. Hopelessness is a bad sign when people really feel hopeless.
Life events like death, divorce, and job loss can trigger depression. Illness like heart attack or stroke. Some medications cause it, and genetics can also play a role. If you find yourself feeling extremely hopeless for more than 2 weeks, a visit to the doctor is in order. For milder depression,
exercise is one of the biggest things you can do. Exercise increases your energy, helps you sleep better, gives you some self-esteem, makes you feel like you're doing something. Trying to make sure you're following a relatively healthy diet, avoiding too much caffeine, certainly not doing recreational drugs. Not too much alcohol. Try to go out and do something fun every day. Try to schedule something fun. You almost have to schedule a date with yourself, or pamper yourself to try to make something enjoyable each day.
Many people recover from depression without treatment, but there is help available if hopeless feelings linger for more than 2 weeks. You can talk to your doctor about therapies and medications designed to treat depression. For more information on dealing with depression, plus links to several other health-related videos, go to realdealshow.com and click on resources. So how would you like to look 10 pounds lighter without doing anything other than going shopping for some new clothes? Here's what you need to know. Lucia Hayes of Macy's Concord accentuates the positive and eliminates the negative.
Some of these items are meant to make you look about 10 pounds lighter, really, by just putting them on.
Here's Porina. Her concerns? Looking taller and carrying weight in the stomach. Lucia's tips? Avoid wearing all white, jackets that fall too short, and shirts longer than the jacket. What works? Darker colors, a longer jacket, and pinstripes to elongate. And
we're going to have Porina try a minimizer. And what this is going to do, it's going to hold in the stomach a little bit more.
Here's Porina before and after with her new wardrobe and minimizer. Meet Christina. Her concerns? A slimmer overall look. Avoid knee-length shorts, thin materials, and garments that cut under the bust. What works? Capri-length pants with a jacket. And with a minimizer?
It's going to give her a cleaner line on the pant, and it's going to thin out the stomach a little bit.
Here's Christina before and after with her new look and minimizer. Janina has smaller shoulders and fuller hips. This sash puts too much emphasis on her hips. What works? A bright color and straighter line. For a minimizer?
It's going to help flatten out her sides, and it's going to give her a little lift.
Here's Janina before and after. Okay, so it's one thing to dress 10 pounds lighter while you're in clothes, but what about when you're in those dreaded bathing suits? Well, it is possible to look 10 pounds lighter in 10 seconds, and yes, even while you are in your bathing suit. Fabric gathered to one side will camouflage the stomach and waistline. A built-in bra will emphasize the bust. A skirt bottom hides hips. All right, and then the must-have.
Oh, yeah, the sarong. Every girl has to have a sarong to wear. It covers everything, so it's a great
Multitude of sins
You
get
betcha.
hidden. For resource information, go to realdealshow.com and click on resources. I'd like to remind you every week that one of the best, most cost-effective things that you can do to save money is to print up and use your coupons. And if you go to realdealshow.com and click on coupons, you will find hundreds of money-saving coupons. It really just takes a few minutes to save what could be hundreds of dollars every month. Does your kitchen need a makeover? Well, here's what you need to know when choosing cabinetry. The most expensive part of remodeling your kitchen is the cabinets.
Be prepared for sticker shock.
We followed Lisa Lee Freeman of Consumer Reports Shop Smart magazine, who tested the durability of cabinets.
We're looking for things like the construction of the cabinets.
And it's not just the outer construction.
Solid wood inside really can make a difference.
And depending on the wood finish you choose will determine your cost.
Cherry wood is really at the high end. At the more mid-range level, you're looking at oak, maple, hickory, which are all nice choices.
If you want an expensive look without the price tag,
you can get maple in a finish that mimics a cherry very nicely, and you're not going to spend as much.
Next on the list, drawers.
One of the things you want to look at is to see if the drawers have solid wood on the sides of the drawers. If they don't, they're not going to hold up as well. Another thing you want to look at are these dovetail joints, which are much sturdier than other types of materials.
And then there's installation. Shop Smart recommends using a certified designer. As for a contractor, make sure that you get at least 3 bids and then several references. Make sure that they've been doing this for a few years, and most importantly, that they have liability insurance. For resource information, go to realdealshow.com and click on resources. Now you're going to want to stay tuned in, because still ahead on The Real Deal, a Bay Area bargain and many other money-saving tips. It's all ahead on today's Real Deal.
So I got this new job last week, but their health insurance doesn't cover my kid's pediatrician, which is not cool. She was so fantastic. She had this sock puppet that she would use to explain exactly what she was doing and why she was doing it. I just wish there was someone to explain to me how I'm gonna find another doctor like that.
We know life can be unpredictable. We have some of the largest doctor networks in the state, which probably includes yours. Choose Blue Shield today.